Hey, what is going on, viewers? Zesty Lime Studios here, and welcome back to another drinks review. Today we're reviewing another one of these Raze energy drinks, but this one is going to be on the Phantom Freeze. So I've got this particular drink off of one of these English websites that sells, American drinks, candy, soda, stuff like that. And I believe it cost me around £3, which is not too bad, seeing as you can pay £4 or £5 for some of these drinks on other websites, which is quite a bit of money, but £3 is not too bad. And hey, you know what? It's to try and review for the channel, so why not support them? Anyways. So let's give you guys a full 360 of the can. So as I say, it's based off Phantom Freeze, which is basically, it's kind of like a lemonade type flavour, as you can probably kind of guess from the colour of the can to do with lemonade. But yeah, it's kind of like a lemonade-y type, flavour. Of course, we'll find out in a second what actual flavour that is. So anyways, we've got a really nice looking can design. So we've got kind of like the usual Raze logo and design and font on the front, which again always looks really, really nice and modern and, up to date and to the point. But most of the can is literally, we have this black, white and a little bit of grey on the front as well, just to represent, I guess there's something else as well. And on one side, we then have some facts and figures, which we'll read in a second. And then we have nutritional facts rather than information on the other side as well. On the bottom, we have nothing. And on the top, everything is all finished off on a nice shiny black. And just to note, the actual can is actually wrapped in plastic rather than the actual ink being directly on the can, which is very uncommon these days for energy drinks to be wrapped in plastic rather than having the actual design printed onto the actual can. But hey ho, there's obviously must be a reason for it. Anyways, so this is the 473 milliliter can, 0 calories, 0 sugar, 0 carbs and 0 artificial dyes. So we all know the colour is going to be clear, natural and artificial flavours. So now I'm just going to go on this side and show you guys what's what. So it says refresh with Raze, F for focus. A powerful nootropic blend featuring alpha GPC delivers crystalline focus and mental clarity without the crash. Find your flow. R for recovery. Fortified with restorative branched-chain amino acids, Raze supports physical and mental recovery. E for energy. Charged with time-released caffeine, Raze delivers an insane no-crash burst of energy. Ever tangled with 3 balls? No, I haven't actually. S for stamina. Containing a mixture of revitalising nutrients for body and mind, Raze unleashes your second, third and fourth wind. Didn't know I had that many beans yesterday. And H for hydration. Packed with replenishing electrolytes for rapid hydration, Raze is the most refreshing energy drink on the planet. We'll see about that. The greater aid. So yeah, and taking a quick look at the nutritional facts, it is indeed 0 grams of sugar. Caffeine content is 300 milligrams of caffeine in total. It hasn't got it per 100 ml because it's of course America rather than England. And according to this, it's more than 2 cups of coffee, but of course 2 cups of American coffee vastly differs to what 2 cups of coffee is here in England. And the suggested use is consume 1 can of Raze energy 20 to 30 minutes before conquering your exercises and or life. So yeah, a bit of a nice little play on there. So anyways, like I said, ultimately based off lemon. So at the end of the day, these are energy drinks, but they're designed to be more healthy. So for example, no colouring, no sugar, it's got your BCA aminos and stuff like that. Now a lot of energy drinks generally have that really nasty amino taste when they try to be healthy, but so far most of the Razes have been really, really nice. I'm hoping this one is a lovely kind of nice lemonade flavour, but of course we'll have to find out. Anyways, it's nice and cold. I have got a cup and let's get straight to it. Hopefully it won't explode over me. Right, so I'm saying we all know the colour's going to be clear. If the colour's not going to be clear at this point, then I should be worried. There we go, that was loud. Right, and that pretty much indented my finger. Pretty tough pouring there, so that's made a mark on my finger at the top there. Anyways, and the colour is... Hey viewers, Zesty Lime Studios here. If you want to save 10% discount on any of these Zest Gamer products, don't forget to use code ZESTYLS. The code will be in the description below. These are my 2 personal favourites, Horus and Hyper Beast. Thanks guys. There we go, surprise, surprise, it's clear. So a little bit of foam, or a little bit of bubbles on the top there, and quite a few small bubbles on the side as well. But yeah, for the most part, the colour is completely clear, as you can see. And you can see my face through the drink. Oh, but yeah, you can literally trip that for fizzy water, fizzy clear lemonade. You can literally trip that for anyone. Right, let's give it a closer smell and see what it smells of. It actually doesn't smell that great, to be honest with you. It is kind of along lines of a lemonade, to be fair, but it doesn't really smell that lemony or that nice, to be honest with you. And I have found that with a couple of the other Razes in the past, where they generally don't smell that great, but they taste a lot better. So we'll leave the smell to one side, but yeah, that does not smell great at all. It smells like, it just stinks. It smells like it's just gone off. Yeah, it really doesn't smell that great, but nevertheless, at the end of the day, it's all about the taste. So nevertheless, let's try some. Definitely lemonade, but that is a completely different, energy drink lemonade that I've not tasted before. That is different but interesting, but okay, to be honest with you, as I drink more of it. It's certainly different for a lemonade energy drink, I'll give it that. I don't think I've had something taste like that for a long time in terms of a lemonade energy drink. That is certainly different. So, of course, when you think of lemonade, you've obviously got things with the lemonade. You can sometimes have two different styles of lemonade. For example, like with the oranges, you get your big American kind of, sun ripened, California oranges, for example, something like that. Whereas here in England, we generally get like the little small kind of easy peel kind of oranges, which, the juice tastes completely different to what it does to the big, oranges you get out in America, for example. So this might be a prime example of, American lemonade style energy drink. And I know I've tasted many other energy drinks that are from America and that are lemon, but I think if you take, like, say, a lemon blend from Monster, there's different blends depending on where you are around the country for the specific drink. So I think the deal with this is that, yes, it does taste of lemon, but it tastes more like your actual fizzy lemon, rather than, say, your kind of like cloudy lemonade, sweeter kind of counterpart drink. So for example, if you compare this to, say, the Relentless Lemon Ice, for example, that is very sugary and very sweet because it's full sugar or something like that. And then if you compare it to, say, Lucozade Cloudy Lemonade, again, that seems to be more of like your British kind of tasting lemonade. I'm sure most of you have tried Cloudy Lemonade Lucozade at this point. So this is kind of a league in its own, certainly coming from, an English perspective, which is nice because it's something different. And, even though it absolutely stinks, it doesn't have any chemical taste or artificial taste, to be fair. It's just like a kind of sweet, lemonade-y kind of, I said, fizzy drink you'd get on a nice summer's day that feels like it's got a little bit of sugar in it, but of course it hasn't because it's sugar-free. And yeah, it certainly just tastes like an American variant. So ultimately, yeah, it's just a sweet lemonade taste, which is actually, I said, fairly nice. So I am quite impressed with it for what it is. It's certainly something different. Cool name, Phantom Freeze. Don't really, I guess it's just the name of the drink at the end of the day, isn't it? But yeah, it's something different, and I'd certainly happily drink the rest of this off camera. I think as it's nice and cold, I think it's definitely nice to sip and enjoy, rather than, say, wanting to down a can of Monster in like a minute or something. But I think, yeah, it's just nice and crisp, refreshing. I think with this as well, maybe over ice, maybe as well, bit of lemon, bit of this, bit of that. I think you could pretty much mistake this again for a fizzy, just a generic fizzy lemon drink you'd probably buy in America. So I think that's where they got to be careful, basically, not to make themselves too like a mainstream drink. Basically, if you strip away the packaging, most people would just class this as a fizzy lemonade drink, which I think is the issue. But as far as I'm concerned, it's nice, and yeah, definitely worth checking that one out if you are going to buy some Razes online. So anyways, I will give that one a thumbs up. So as always, viewers, thanks for watching. If you have tried that flavour, let me know in the comments below what you think. But as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later.